All right, you guys. How are you doing today? How are you doing this Friday? Um, every Friday we are here live. Sorry, I had a small technical difficulty, but hey, we got it wind up, we got it fixed up and wrapped up and ready to go. So, hello everybody. Welcome to It's in the Book Show. It's in the Book Show is a show that celebrates Black authors and things that they are doing positively in the community through their books. That's what the show is about. This is a platform we run on. We are hashtag support begin support, because you cannot be supportive if you're not being supportive. Hashtag books are great. Hashtag books are great gifts. And hashtag KRC bookstore. So welcome to the show. We're here every single Friday at 7 o'clock Central Time. And this month we are doing I Am Queen month in the month of October. This month has been a super busy for me because I'm a tax professional by trade. So I've been running both of these things. But you know what? I just absolutely love them. So they're not work. It's not something that is, it comes natural, it comes by nature. So I enjoy doing it. So it's second nature, just like taking a breath. So my name is Tammy Martin, and I am your host and also the CEO and founder of KRC Bookstore, as well as KRC Tax and Business Services. Now we are outside the tax season. If you have not filed because you owe, definitely get with us. If you have a business and you're trying to get your business structure together, get with us. If you have anything that you're needing pertaining to your business, definitely get with us. We don't do everything because nobody does everything. But if I'm not able to do it, I'll connect you to the right person. So please, include me in the loop and let me help you get to some reputable people that will help you out. But disclaimer, do your due diligence as well, regardless if I refer them to you or not. So without any further ado, my name is Tammy Martin. And like I said, we have I Am Queen Month. Today we have the visionary of this platform, I Am Queen. We have Miss Tyneisha, and we have Miss Daphne. She pre-recorded for us because she is not in the U.S. She's in Dubai. Beautiful Dubai. I just told her I got to get over there. I got to get over to Dubai. I'm just super excited, and I just feel like that's my sign from God to go over to Dubai. We can make everything out of the sign, whether it's a sign or not, but I believe that's my sign. And we're going to have Miss SD and Miss Katy. They're going to get on here and they're going to talk about their chapter in the I Am Queen anthology. And then like I said, we have the visionary here. And then they're going to talk about themselves and their platform. So do not miss this. Come back and hear about I Am Queen anthology and find out, are you a queen, or how can you be a queen? Where you going to get your crown? How you going to fix that crown? What you going to do with it? So without any further ado, I'm going to run a commercial and I will be back. It'd be nice if I had commercials together already, huh?
Here we go.
Hey, 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 we're back. We're back. We're back. Thank you so much for joining me today. I want to give a shout out to some of the platforms that we are streaming live on. We are streaming live on YouTube. If you're watching from YouTube, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell to let you know when we have new videos coming up. And we're on KRC Bookstore. We also have a group that support authors and what they're doing, connecting people with other people that are in that particular industry, KRC Bookstore. And then we have business owners looking for maximum exposure. Same concept, just a different platform for business owners. We also have Black Betterment. What is Black Betterment? We are building the Black community up, one sister, one brother at a time. How we doing that? Through books and other community outreach items, as well as we have the Black Diamond Ladies, and then we have Arizona Black Business Ladies, and so many other things that we do to build the community up through this Facebook platform. So, hello everybody, wherever you're looking from. Please let me know you there. There is a disclaimer in there where you go to make a comment. You want to click there, which gives StreamYard permission to show your name. So if you just want to comment anonymously, it's going to come up Facebook user. But if you want your name included off of there, you have to click that little area, and it will allow your name to be able to be viewed. And that's actually very helpful for these raffles that we're going to be doing off. I got a few things that I want to raffle. Well, I have a t-shirt I want to raffle out for you, for everybody who shares the most times. And if the ladies are feel led to raffle something off from that brand, we definitely welcome that here at It's in the Book Show. So without any further ado, we're going to bring Miss Tyneisha up. And she's going to talk about this amazing platform and what inspired her to be, a visionary. So often you could be an author, but somebody has to make that thing come together. And so you get somebody like Miss Tyneisha come through and bring this thing together. So we're gonna bring, without any further ado, with Miss Tyneisha, and then once I bring, scoop myself on right on out the way. So thank you so much, Miss Tyneisha, for all that you do, and take on the way. Uh-oh, I did that again. I'm sorry. Miss Tyneisha, I don't know what's happening. I can't hear none of y'all, and I thought it was just me. But it looks like it's no sound, and I don't know why it's no sound. Hold on. Talk again. Not that. I don't know why there's no sound. Oh, Lord. Katy, can you?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear Katy. Tyneisha, I'm not able to hear you. Check your volume. Thank you, Katy.
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-mm. Yeah, I heard Katy as well, but I'm not hearing anybody else. I'm going to come out of it and go back in because maybe it's on my end. Tyneisha. Oh, Lord, I got too many things. Tyneisha, go out and come back in. I guess we're going to do it like the professional stations. Play a commercial when they have a technical difficulties. Thank you guys for all your patience. All right, our next author that's up.
Hello, how are you? How you doing, ma'am?
All right.
I'm Ramona Gaines. I'm the author of the Nanny and Me book series. And the Nanny and Me book series was written based on my relationship with my grandmother that I call Nanny. And the reason that I wanted to write the book series was to share how important and integral the relationship with your grandparents is in the African American community. The books are for grades 3 through 5. And the first one is about learning the real meaning of Christmas. Then we have about Easter. Then we have about learning how to make homemade ice cream. And then we have some activity books and coloring books as well. As one of my favorites also is the Nanny Me Words of Wisdom and Devotion. It's a 30-day devotional that fosters discussion about character development, integrity, why we shouldn't tell lies, and why we shouldn't gossip and hurt other people.
Wow, that's a mouthful. You know, a lot of times when people think about doing wrong, they don't necessarily include gossiping in that, because the bottom line is when you gossip, not only does it hurt the person that you gossip about, but it hurts you because you are you're blocking your blessings by being, you know, spiteful and ugly.
Your reputation and your own integrity, and you do things like that. Yeah.
Exactly. Well, thank you so much for your dedication in writing about something that's near and dear to your heart and sharing your story with the... All right, Miss Tyneisha. I'm still not hearing. Let me, because I can hear Katy. Let me see if Miss Estes. Miss Estes?
Yes.
I can hear her.
Okay.
I can't hear you. Are you going by the device's mic, or do you have a mic on? You have any headphones? Oh man. All right, let's figure out something. I'm gonna go ahead and head and do Daphne's recording. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for your patience. It's got pretty pretty bad for me around here. Well, not bad. I'm not gonna call it bad. It got kind of difficult. Sometimes with technical difficulties, but wow. All right, let me get ready. Let me get Daphne's video set up. All right, everybody. How's everybody doing? Hey, baby. How's everybody doing? I pray that everybody is doing well. This is Tammy and Lily. I am in the Dallas, Texas area. I am actually at a book fair. It's a children's book fair. This young man travels around in various areas, and he does book fairs for Black children. So what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to go around to everybody's station and let everybody introduce themselves and about their book real quickly. I'm hoping you can hear me because it's kind of loud. All right. So I'm going to go first and go see the founder. All right. Tell everybody who you are and about your book fair. I don't know if they can hear. I'm hoping they can hear. Talk a little loud for me.
My name is Daryl Harvey, and I am the director of the Black Shop.
All right, you guys. Thank you so much for your patience. We're gonna bring on Miss Daphne with her recording because she is far away, so time zone it just was not going to coordinate well. So we did a pre-recording for Miss Daphne.
Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing today? We are doing a pre-record for Miss Daphne. She's not able to join us on the live, so we did want to make sure that all the ladies from the I Am Queen anthology gets an opportunity to take advantage of this I Am Queen month in the month of October at Is in a Book Show. My name is Tammy Martin, and I am your host. I'm not going to do the big introductions like I normally do since this is a pre-recording. I am going to scoop myself out the way, and we're going to hear from Miss Daphne for her to introduce herself and talk about her book and her projects that she's doing. Without any further ado, there you go, Miss Daphne.
Thank you so much. Oh, very good morning, good afternoon, or good evening from wherever you are tuning to listen to me. As already mentioned, my name is Dr. Daphne Suarez, and I'm the founder of Carousel Moms Business and Leadership Coaching. The reason that this is being recorded is because I live in Dubai and the timings are way different, as you know, to the Eastern Standard Time and the Pacific Time. So I'm very passionate about empowering mothers globally to success, to say yes to themselves, to believe in themselves. And yes, when I got this opportunity of the anthology book, I Am Queen, what better title could that be for a woman to believe in herself that she is queen and she can do it in her own ways, in our homes, in our workplace, or anywhere. We are the queen. We need to believe that in ourselves. And a queen is one who fixes the crown of other queens without any jealousy, secondary gain, or anything. And that is what I am always doing. Now, when we move back into my story, the title of my chapter is The Queen Has Risen. Because truly, indeed, I have risen to my queenship, to my authority, my majesty, and I'm proud of it and I acknowledge it. And I share, as you dive into my chapter, you will really love it if you are one who has faced different issues as I have. I think most women do face obstacles and challenges, right? Life is not the same as it is in your father's home before marriage. There is so much responsibilities that come on us. So much is expected from us. And whoa, it's like just, so many things that you do not know where and how to begin. And what don't we women give up for our families, for our kids? So my chapter really move you into knowing that life is not a bed of roses, and I'm sure women who are hearing that will agree that life is not a bed of roses, because roses also have thorns, and these thorns come in our life in different forms. How we take it, how we blend to our lives. So yes, I had a 9 to 5 corporate job, was doing very well. I left my 9 to 5 job and became a stay-home mom so that my kids would get the maximum love and attention. Out here, it is the trend of having maids and nannies. But originally, I'm from Pakistan, and we decided that we did not want that to happen, that the kids are raised by maids and nannies. And I gave up my 9 to 5 job. It's quite difficult, right, when you've been working and then to be a stay-home mom and leading two lives. But I tell you, I treasure every moment. It was wonderful. It is wonderful. And I have no regrets. And how I have sown to my success, my growth, and how I wish to empower you, my dear, not only moms and queens, but all women globally, because I believe the power is within you. All you need to do is tap into that power and break free from whatever is holding you back. The power, whether you say it's from the Almighty, the one that you believe in, and yourself, both the powers are within. And until you don't tap into your inner powers, say yes to yourself, don't expect it to come from outside. The sad part is that we all are people's pleasers. And I have come to a place where I look to pleasing the good Lord and pleasing myself, to sow to my success and give the very best to myself and to my family. And I'm sure that you will be inspired by reading my chapter, and you will be able to empower others. You would love to grab copies of this book and share it with others. I'm not the only one writing in this book. That's only my chapter. There are 22 of us queens have shared our very innermost secrets of what we have gone through and how we overcame it. So if we can do it, my beautiful, gorgeous people, believe in yourself. You can do it too. We are giving you the power. We are fixing your crowns so that you may be the queen in your own kingdom. So let's do it. Let's gift this book as Mother's Month is starting. In the US, they celebrate Mother's Day on the second Sunday of May. So yeah, let's gift it to women globally, wherever we can, because it's not only that I'm going to empower mothers, but women throughout, and even men. I would say, why don't you read it? Because it's so inspirational, 22 queens to be sharing it. And yes, let's do it together. So let's make it happen. So over to Tammy. Would you like me to say something else? Go ahead for it. Lead on.
Those were some wonderful words. I was hanging on every single word. Those were some wonderful words. And I want to highlight some things that you talked about. Thank you so much for getting on with us, first of all, and taking the time out from you're in Dubai. That is definitely my place I need to be at least one time in my life. It is so beautiful over there from what I can see. And I'm just so excited to talk to somebody that's in that area.
Can't wait to have you here.
All right, you guys, I was interviewed with Miss Daphne, and she had a correction. She wanted me to add off in there. Um, the Sarah Ferguson, Duchess of York. That's the lady that she was talking about at the end that inspires her further in her area. So yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I enjoyed talking to Miss Daphne. Um, Amazing young lady, amazing woman. So without any further ado, I'm gonna play a really quick commercial, and then we're gonna go and we're gonna talk to Miss um, Estes. Estes. So I'll be right with you shortly.
Hmm. After looking at this, I know what you need. You need a taste of love. And be sure to follow up with Dr. Love at www.atasteoflove.love. After all, I am the only doctor who prescribes wine.
Guys, that was Miss Benita Ledette, amazing young woman. Um, I have a story about her, know her personally, but amazing young woman, great supporter. So, without any further ado, we're gonna go and we're gonna talk to Miss Estes about her chapter, about her branding, so she can tell you about herself. Thank you so much. Hey, 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 how are you doing? Uh-oh. Miss Estes, I'm not sure what happened. Okay, her camera went out. Oh, there she is. Okay, there she is. Sorry.
Okay, can you hear me okay? I
Yes,
don't know
ma'am.
what just happened.
In. All right, let me take my audio out because I got too many devices going.
Hey, y'all. I think she'll be
Go
right
ahead
back.
and tell us about yourself.
Okay, so my name is Shauntez Allen. Um, Everyone knows me on social media as SD or Alopecia Genie. So I go by both. Um, I reside in the state of Arkansas. I'm just getting back from our meet and greet. We had such a good time today. We just, just so, just I'm just so full. Um, so to tell you about myself, I just recently had a birthday, April 4th, and this is my 5th year as an alopecian. So my chapter is about daring to be different. It's okay to be different. I've been unique and different my whole life, basically. Um, I've gotten that my whole life. Oh, you're so different. Oh, you dress different. Oh, you look different. Oh, y'all are so different. Oh, y'all kind of weird. So, you know, that's my thing. Um, so I kind of talk about that, but I also talk about some trials and tribulations that I've gone through from early childhood on up until adulthood until I found my crown. Sometimes we do have to adjust our own crowns. We can't really expect others to adjust it for us. We have to look within and we have to learn to love ourselves in order to be confident in ourselves, to be able to love not only ourselves, but then to have an overflow of love for others. Because we really can't love anybody else until we learn to love ourselves. Embrace what is unique and run with it. So that's kind of what I speak about in my chapter. Um, this is my first book. I started to write a few years ago and then I lost the passion for it. And then when this opportunity presented itself, I was like, okay, it's time. I was ready. I instantly jumped into it. I'm grateful that I was accepted as one of the 22 people, for this book. Lovely ladies. love them to pieces. Why I did this? I did this because you don't see too many. You might see a sprinkle of women or men, children of all races that have no hair, and a lot of us have to fight the battle of finding the confidence to not have to cover ourselves up and have to worry about what other people think or worry about. We don't want to have to worry about that. Opinions. We don't care about opinions. We shouldn't, but a lot of people do. So I wanted to not only speak for women, but bald women, and not just bald women, alopecians. Alopecians come men, women, children, so that's what I wanted to speak about as well. That's why I wanted to join this anthology. And it has blessed me so in so many ways. Um, Outside of this, which I plan on doing other things out, carrying this on, I plan on writing some more, but I also have a home-based business. It's these things. I do t-shirts, cups, tumblers, anything crafty. I do. I love resin art. I love paint pouring. I love doing t-shirts. I love pressing. I love designing. So I do a lot of that. What else do I do? I also am a territory manager with a company that distributes government phones. And we set up in the community, and I get to meet different people that I wouldn't normally meet on a regular, everyday basis. And so, and to hear them and their journey as to why they are in the situation they're in and what they've done to come out of it and things of that nature is the reason why I do my job. And what I do is open up stores in different cities so that way we can service those cities as well. I'm on the territory of the Northeast Arkansas. We have someone on the Northwest Arkansas as well. And that's basically what I do. Um,
Awesome, awesome.
yeah.
Well, thank you so much for taking. Um, I know you put your passion down, and thank you so much for picking it back up. And then for this particular show, we're gonna say picking your crown back up and putting it back on your head.
Yes,
And then
that's
the
exactly what I
picture,
did.
yes, ma'am, the picture that you took was just so fitting of you holding the crown because you're putting it back on. You didn't lose it. It didn't fall off nowhere. You just took it off because you lost your passion for it, and that
You
happens.
know, I actually didn't take it off. It just had a little bit of adjusting. I had to adjust it a little bit. That's all.
Like that
You know,
one. Just adjust it a
yeah.
little bit. I love it. I love
Just
it.
a little bit.
I
Thank you.
love it. You have such a big personality, and people that have big personalities and people cannot understand and they can't put them in a box, then they're strange. So, I think people have always thought about it of me. I'm so nonchalant, so I wouldn't even hear it anyway. So, I just
Yeah,
believe in, I've always been listening to God, so I guess He's always talked louder than everybody else. So maybe that's why I picked
right.
it.
I've always
But
been, you like you said, I don't allow people to put me in a box. There's so much more to do outside of a box. I just can't stay there. And so I had to learn to just like, okay, hey, no ma'am, no, come on. You have to talk to yourself sometimes to
yes,
get it together. So
yes, ma'am.
yeah.
I agree with that one 100%. Yes, ma'am. Well, thank you so much for coming on and taking on the task of being an I Am Queen and showcasing yourself and bringing this thing to light and giving it its many, many legs that is so well deserved. We haven't got a chance to talk to Miss Tyneisha. I'm gonna see if we got some sound from her. So
Okay.
thank you so much. Um, oh, well, I guess you wouldn't give a final thought. Okay. At the end of the show, be ready to have a final thought. We're gonna do like Jerry Springer, Jerry's final thought. So give us your final thought when you come back.
Got you. Thank you.
You welcome, Miss Tanisha.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, you're back. So let's get on out the way. Thank you.
Good evening, queens and kings that are watching. I wanted to first start out by thanking Miss Tammy for allowing me to be on her beautiful platform. It is an absolute honor to be here, and I just receive each and every blessing that comes from being on her platform. My name is Tyneisha Reed. I am the author of I Am Queen, I Am Queen Enough, I Am Prince, and I Am Princess. That is my I Am series. I am also a co author of an anthology book called Embracing Imperfections. And I am the brains behind the I Am Queen anthology book, the creation of it, anyway. Um, I the this is how it came. The I Am Queen anthology book even came to be. I was working on the Embracing Imperfections anthology. And after I completed that one, I joined one of my mentors. Her name is Jessica T. Moore. I joined her Visionary Author program. And in that program, she teaches you how to become a visionary author and how to write your own anthology book or solo book. So she kept pushing me and she was like, Tyneisha, I really think you should do this. It'll be great for your area. It'll be great for your brand. And it'll give women an opportunity to tell their stories. So I thought about it for a little while and I prayed on it. And God gave me to go ahead. And I put it out there that I wanted to create a book of multiple women telling their stories about how they retrieved their crown and got back on their throne after overcoming obstacles in their lives. And I got a lot of feedback, and a lot of guys sent me a lot of women that actually wanted to be a part and sign up. And here we are now. 4 months later, because we started last year, here we have produced the I Am Queen anthology book with 22 authors in it. Each of them all have one chapter in the book, and when I say they gave their all and poured their heart and soul into these chapters, they faced their fears and they told their stories, and it's just a beautiful thing. And I'm so excited because they don't even realize the magnitude of what they did by being obedient to what God asked them to do. And by sharing their stories, so many women are going to be healed and set free and, just forgiven and able to move on. And they're going to know their true worth, pick up those crowns and get back on that throne. So I'm very excited about what each of them have going on in this book and in their own brands. And I'm so grateful for each and every one of them. And I just want to tell each and every one of them, thank you for helping my vision come to life. Thank you for sticking it out with me. I love you all and I'm so proud of you. And also, we became best-selling authors on Amazon today in 3 different categories. So I want to congratulate them on that as well.
Wow, that is amazing. I think I read that a little bit earlier because I'm just one of the type of people that I believe in support because I know, and not just because I know I get it back, but because I want to be obedient what God tells me to do. If He say, do this, do this. If He say, do that, do that. And I try to do it without question. Although we're not perfect, because Jesus even asked the question that this cup passed before me. But I'm just excited for you. I really wish I was able to make it to the event on the 22nd. That was really honestly my intentions. But, we've talked about it. And I'll definitely make sure, the next thing that you're doing, please, make sure you keep me in a loop. I've been sharing it.
Yes, you have.
Let's tell about it again. I'm gonna let you tell about it because I was talking about it and somebody else was talking about it. So we're gonna let you talk about this event you got going on.
Yes, ma'am.
So when is it?
It is actually tomorrow. And this event, I'm really extra. And I'm a true queen because I have to do stuff really big. And I wanted all these queens to know how special they were. I wanted them to know their worth. I wanted them to enjoy this experience. So I said, instead of just putting an anthology book out, let's have a banquet/book signing to honor all of you and celebrate this milestone in your life. So we'll start off with a banquet that honors each of them and showcases this amazing milestone that they've reached. And then we'll break into the actual book signing part. So it's a full day of celebrations tomorrow. And I'm so excited. Tonight we had our meet and greet where authors flew in and drove in, and we were able to sit down and eat and fellowship and just talk to each other, get to know each other a little bit. And tomorrow is the big finale.
All right. Well, I'm gonna be looking for them pictures because I promise you I'm gonna be right there looking. Oh, I could be doing that. So, thank you so much for what you're doing and answering the call. Sometimes God has to nudge at us more than once, but ultimately, as long as we answer the call and be obedient. So, and thank you so much for the ladies. And I love your humbleness, how you made sure you highlighted the ladies. It wasn't about you. You highlight the ladies to highlight God and what he's doing. So thank you so much. All right, Miss Tyneisha. Thank you. All right, we're going to run a commercial and then we're going to come to Miss Katy. Miss Katy. All right, thank you guys. I thank you again for being so patient with me while I was going through that little bump in the road. But it happens. So, let's go ahead. We're going to do a short but sweet, and we'll be back.
You don't know what love is if you don't put up a fight. And you don't know what love is if you don't.
All right. That was actually a young man, Lucy. He's in the Houston area, and he does handbags, designer handbags. Like the Michael Kors and so forth. They're very good quality handbags. And he sells these handbags. He actually designs these handbags and he sells these handbags, and that's his commercial. That was a unboxing of one of his bags. So without any further ado, we're going to bring up Miss Katy. Hey.
Hello.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm going to quickly move on out your way and give the floor to you.
I would just like to echo what's already been said, and thank you so much for allowing us to use your platform to get on here and talk about this project that we've been working so hard on. My name is Katy Tilley, and I am originally from Arkansas, born and raised here. Moved a little bit around in the state, but I worked with Queen Tyneisha back in the day, back in 2011, 2012. And both of us had definitely, I think she would agree, saying that our crowns were not where they should have been they needed some readjusting. And I do not believe in coincidences. And I know for a fact, knowing what I know now, that God knew that in years to come that she and I were going to develop into women that he wanted to use, and he needed our paths to be linked up. So I feel so humbled that she has allowed me to be a part of this project. It has just been overwhelming. In 2018, I opened a women's only gym, and I was praying and just really seeking the will of God for who I wanted to come in for my open house. And Queen Tyneisha was the only one that I just knew I had to have her in there. And she came in and she did such an amazing job. And that was kind of where the seed was planted, where she just really became such a big influence in my life. I would watch her and read her books, and just her testimony is so powerful. So getting this opportunity to get in here, for me, it was a big deal that she was the one that was over this project, because 3 words come to mind when I think of her, and one was just spoken. I actually wrote it down at the beginning of this, and I put grace, humility, and honesty. And those are the 3 qualities that really, really reflect off of her. So having a project, anybody can have a project, but having a project from a woman who prays and a woman that carries herself with those 3 huge qualities, it was just very much, I started praying, and God immediately was like, this is the chance to shine. Last year in June, God delivered me from alcohol. And after a really, really rough 10 years, God brought me back, and he's just done so many awesome things in my life. And so that's what I poured into my chapter. I would sit down and I would pray, and I'd say, God, I don't want this to just be words. I'm so honored that my name's been mentioned, but it's not about me, God. It's about the testimony you've given me, anointed. And so that's what I really, really hope that you get out of my chapter. And I think that most of the women would agree that, yes, it's our stories and it's our crowns, but man, we really want to bring glory to the one who gave us the crown. And the name of my chapter is Prodigal to Purpose. And for me, that was such a big deal because my mom she's such a praying woman. And for the 10 years that I was out and just dealing with the addiction that most people would have never known I was dealing with, I had a very successful life. I was a competitive bodybuilder. I owned the gym. I always had multiple jobs going. And so I really hid it. I was never honest with myself that I actually even had an addiction. And so having my mom praying for me and really just bombarding God on my behalf, I felt like the prodigal son when I came home last year because my mom kept the calf fatted because she knew I was going to come home one day and she was going to be right there waiting for me. So that's my chapter, and I hope I am chapter number 1. And I hope that you really take every chapter in, reflect over it. I would challenge you, if you're a praying woman, pray before you pick up our book, because we don't want this to just be a book that you pick up and you think that was a good book and you lay it back down, but let it challenge you. You know, if a chapter really reflects with something you have going, stop and don't be afraid to be honest with yourself, because whenever you can be honest with yourself, you can really begin to heal. And that's whenever you not only adjust your crown, but you get to add new jewels into it.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Oh, y'all have such great stories. I don't know. It's amazing how I can see the relation in all, all the latest chapters. I can see something in there, and something in there. Each one of them has touched me in some kind of way, whether it's somebody that I know, or somebody that somebody's me, or something like that. The fact is that you dealt with alcoholism. Is, my mother was a functioning alcoholic. She was functional, and sometimes it can drag you all the way down, and sometimes it can affect your health. And with her, I think it affected her health more than anything. And my mother died and when I was 11 years old. So that's something that's close to me, because she was a functional alcoholic. It was a known thing and so forth. I mean, although she's alcoholism is alcoholism, bottom line.
Right.
So I love the transparency in that, and I love to hear about your triumph, because it's easy to stay this way, but it's harder when you fall to get back up. So that was real. Thank you so much for answering the call and sharing your story. And I know it tremendously blessed somebody.
Thank you so much for that.
Because we all, have anointing on our lives. So thank you so much, Miss Katy. And I'm gonna come back with you, and we're gonna do a final statement. So I'm gonna run to a commercial, and then we'll be back.
Did we lose her?
I think she was muted and then she accidentally cleared herself out of the conversation.
I don't know. We were just sitting. I was gonna say something, but I wasn't sure. But hey, everybody out there, y'all okay? Y'all all right in there with it?
Thank y'all for tuning in.
Yeah, thank y'all.
Thank you for sitting through our awkwardness of just staring at you.
I was. The more Katie smiled, the more I was tickled on the inside. I was about to bubble over, so I wasn't sure.
All right, ladies. I know.
Oh, I'm so tickled.
All right, ladies. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
You can? Okay. I can't hear y'all, but y'all can hear me. Oh Lord. I got more problems than a little bit, huh?
The enemy is trying to block greatness, but we will not allow it.
Say that. I will say this, and she left, it's getting stronger and stronger as it gets closer and closer to our day. That
We
the
gotta
enemy
pray.
is really trying, but our crowns have been adjusted for a reason, and we will not be shaken nor stirred. We are not margaritas, so therefore,
Man.
you know, it's gonna be okay.
Yes, it is. All is well.
The greater
Yes.
is He that is in us.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
So are y'all excited about tomorrow?
So
Yes.
excited.
I can't wait to just get in a group and hug you all at once.
I know. Oh, that's gonna. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll definitely do it. I think that'll be. I'm gonna try not to cry already, but I think that moment would definitely do it.
Oh. As long as they're
I
happy.
think there'll be happy tears, a relief. We have all worked hard. We have all been struggling, going through certain things when it's coming to this. Not, I think it's because again the enemy has been trying to attack from all angles, and it'll be just tears of relief. Like we did this, so that's where I am. That's
Now the
a
ministry
big
begins.
mental release. Yeah, exactly.
I get it. God saw us through.
Yes.
Because if they only
Yes.
do behind the scenes.
Ooh. Yeah. Yeah.
We can't hear you.
Can she hear us?
I believe so. Wow.
It's all right though. We ride this wave. Our day is tomorrow. We're gonna ride this wave right on out.
All is
Ride it.
I love that we all showed up in pink.
We did. What?
God is intentional.
Wow.
What a vibe.
What?
That's
like that.
That's a sign.
Yeah.
Unity.
Now that's deep.
Yeah, God always finds a way to wrap his arms around us. I guess that was his way of saying it's okay.
I got this.
All is well. No, no, no.
Laughing.
It's all good.
You're great. You've been awesome.
We got you. We got you. You too.
What did she say?
See you tomorrow. She said have a blessed night. Thank
you. Have a blessed night.
Okay. All right. Love y'all. Get some rest, and I'll see y'all in the morning.
See you tomorrow.